so this is just a quick recap video on what happened with Joshua and Ngannou. So I thought Ngannou would have a good chance. I thought Ngannou was gonna, like, do something a little bit, because he done quite a bit against Tyson Fury, but Joshua just blasted him out of there. Ngannou, it just looked like Ngannou was feeling himself too much. So Francis Ngannou, I think, got way too cocky, and this is why in professional boxing, fighters on the way up, they fight people called journeymen. So they fight people that they're supposed to beat, and sometimes they get a tough night in there because the guy they're supposed to beat doesn't go down or doesn't give in or gives them a tough time. And that's how you learn not to underestimate everyone in the ring. And Francis Ngannou is a two-fight novice. He's never had the pleasure of going in there as an A side and beating someone he's supposed to beat, but having a little bit of tricky time and learning this trade in the ring. He's obviously got experience in kickboxing, MMA, and all that, but it's quite difficult in boxing because your head can't be in the middle like kickboxing or MMA. It's very difficult. Like, he can box a bit, but it's just the basic things. Like, he switched southpaw. I don't know why he switched southpaw, but like I said, he was feeling himself. You could see it. He was like confident, and that can be a negative if you're not scared, or not scared, but if you don't have enough fear in you, and that fear keeps you alert and sharp. If you don't have enough of that, it can backfire, because that's when you get complacent and get taken out. And that's exactly what happened. He switched southpaw, thinking that he's going to confuse Joshua. Joshua knows against a southpaw, you just throw a right hand. I mean, this is something you learn from amateurs, basic. Yeah, like, okay, someone's in front of me, southpaw. My jabs might not land as clean, but my right hand is just straight down the pipe. That's all I need to do, is throw it straight. But Francis Ngannou is not a boxer. He isn't grown up boxing from the amateurs and to the pros, and like, he doesn't know these things where, yeah, just you turn southpaw, you throw it straight right. You know what I mean? He's thinking he's bamboozling in Joshua by doing it, but it's not the case. I remember McGregor was doing weird stuff like that to Mayweather, but that stuff doesn't work. Someone who's boxed their whole life, they're gonna know. You turn southpaw, I start shooting my right hand more. That's all that happens. Your head becomes closer to me. So it's a shame, really, because Francis Ngannou, he could have done a bit more, and he would have maybe got another payday against Wilder or someone else like that. And I think that's what they got lined up, actually. I think they might line Francis Ngannou up with Wilder, even though it doesn't maybe make sense, but they're both on the well, not on the decline, but Wilder's on the decline a bit. And they just, yeah, I don't know why. It's just a big money fight. This is boxing now, isn't it? It's a circus. So, yeah, Joshua looked good, but also I got to add that Joshua landed that same right hand on Andy Ruiz. So I've got a little clip of that.
In 21 wins for Anthony Joshua. The champ with the right hand. Ruiz is staggered and an uppercut, trying to hold on. Strafing right. Ruiz comes to fire back, and Joshua's hurt. Oh, Joshua goes down. Andy Ruiz caught him.
Joshua landed that same right hand on Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz didn't go down. He got wobbled. He didn't go down. In fact, he knocked Joshua down right after. So we have to bear in mind that Joshua just beat an MMA guy. He didn't beat a top level boxer or even a boxer. So just because you get an emphatic knockout doesn't mean that now you're back in a way. For me, he needs to knock someone out. If he knocked out Joseph Parker like that, I'll be like, wow. You know what I mean? Or if he knocked someone out who's world level like that, it'll be a bit more interesting. But like, his last fight, he looked okay. His fight before that, he had a bit of a tough time, got a blooded nose and stuff. So I don't know. And him and Tyson Fury is going to be a good one. So let's see how this plays out. It's all marketing at the end of the day. This is the business of boxing. It's all marketing. So, Joshua's stock's gone up in the eyes of the casual. So let's see how it unfolds, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Peace out.